Now, I did say this morning to the good lady that I'm just going to pop over the plot, have a little look round, make sure everything's all right. But as per normal, that's never the case. We've started clearing some of the beds. This area here is the fruit area, because as I've said in a couple of previous videos, I need to move all these bushes. Seemed a good idea at the time. A lot of my ideas, they seem good at the time, and then you realise they're not so good. And we're also going to move the 2 blackcurrant bushes as well. So winter's an ideal time to do it, and give them a little haircut as well. So I better stop talking and get some work done. Now these 2 blackcurrant bushes, this one here is about 2 years old. The one behind it is what I brought over from the other plot when I moved over. We've given this a little haircut, take away all the branches that are going outwards and all the ones that are crossing, because we don't want them rubbing because of the disease factor. But although we're in the middle of winter, these have already got buds on. So I don't want to leave it any longer before moving them. So let's crack on. Now I'm going to try and get as much of the root ball out of this as possible. I don't know what they root like, because I've never actually moved one. Although that one was a cutting, or part of a cutting, when I moved it. I've already got my hole ready over there for it. I always like to dig the holes first of where I'm going to move things to, just to visualise what it's going to look like. That actually is quite deep rooted. Right. Try the spade. Yeah, it's coming. That's it. Get rid of the weeds. We don't really want to be moving the weeds around the plot. Okay. Nice healthy root system. Let's move it over. Now I've decided that I'm going to put 2 in a row here. I can still walk round, I can get in there to weed, and I can get at the beam frame from this side as well as the other side. Now I just need to decide which way round put it in. I think that's all right. That's it. Back through into there. I should really have my gloves on, but there you go. Get it in there nice and firm. And then, as with all bushes and things that you move, give it a good water just to soak it in so it takes root. Here we go. Now this one is going to take a little bit more work because there's quite a bit of things that are rubbing in there, and that's what we don't want. So just above where there's a bud or anything that's dead, we'll take out just so we can get airflow in there. Right, that one's a bit better. Right, let's get that one moved over. Now we've got these two bushes in, and this second one we moved, I had to go through the roots a little bit more deeply because I found that it was all entangled with bindweed, or the bindweed roots. But it's in, they're done. Nice little bit of space in so I can walk around, get in there, do the weeding. So I think next I need to pay me attention to the gooseberry bushes, which I think there's one there and there's another one in there somewhere. So let's go have a dig around, see what we can find. Now we've managed to get this one out at last. We've picked most of the grass off. Still a little couple of bits up the top. And to be honest, it looks dead. Although the roots are not dead, it's, yeah, brown, and although it has got some little buds in there, I don't know if this is what it's meant to look like, to be honest, in the winter. If anyone's got any ideas, pop a comment down below and let us know. The gooseberry bushes normally look like this in a dormant period. Anyway, there's a lot that needs cutting out on these. Lots of rubbing branches. I'm going to give it a little trim back as well. So yeah, let's get busy. Now my first thought was to put the two gooseberry bushes on the end of the blackcurrant bushes here, just to make one complete row. Then I had another thought. I'll put them next to them, which will free me up a bit more space down here for something else. So that's what I've done. Dug a bit more of the dirt over, got them in, they've had a good trim up, got all the bindweed and the nastiness out of the roots, and all watered in. Not too sure how well I've pruned back the gooseberries. I'd rather take not so much off than too much. So we'll wait till the spring and see what we get. But for now, I'm going to move my attention to the raspberries. Now this is an autumn fruiting raspberry. Now I've only got the one in here, and I had to look back on my videos just to make sure. I knew I had a raspberry and a loganberry, but I couldn't remember which end I planted them. So I think that's a pretty critical thing to check first. Now these are thornless varieties. Can't remember what the name of it was. But with autumn ones, apparently you cut them off just above ground level, which makes moving this plant a whole lot easier. Right, we have got a couple of suckers coming up, one here and one here. I'll chase them in a minute. Right. And I'm led to believe that raspberry canes, the old wooden ones, the old dead ones, make excellent pea sticks. So thank you very much for, I can't remember his name now, it'll come to me, for the idea of that. So every day is a learning day. Now the raspberries I'm going to put along the front here. I'm going to get another plant, so I've got 2 plants there. That'll do for the time being. I will need to make some sort of a support, but as it stands at the moment, they're not doing anything, so we're all good. Push them roots in. So firm it in. And the sun's starting to come out as well. Again. Now the suckers that we took out, I'm not too sure if they're raspberries, because this one seems to be very prickly at the bottom, which makes me think it could be a blackberry. Not sure, but I'm going to cut them back, stick them in a pot along with that one, so it started shooting now, and see what happens, see what we get. Oh, I forgot to mention, while I was digging around in the dirt getting it all turned over, I found an egg. Now I can't remember which animal buries eggs. I was quite lucky to get away with not piercing it with a fork, but it's an actual shop bought egg, because I don't know anyone on the site that's got chickens. We haven't got chickens on this site, and it is a shop bought one. It's branded, so begs the question: one, what put it in the ground, and two, where the hell did he get it from? Anyway, I think that'll do for one day. I may come back tomorrow and sort out this little lot, which is the loganberry and the blueberry, which I think the blueberry's dead, to be honest. But we'll see in the morning, we'll see tomorrow. How'd you grow your blueberries? In the ground or in pots? What's the best way of growing them? Until next time, take care. I'll see you all very soon.